kiss for you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to our brand new video series on Android app development using the Kotlin language in Android Studio. Alright, so we will begin our Kotlin journey from this video, and as you guys can see that I already have created this project, and also let me show you we can also create the new project, and we can go to new project, and we can name it as anything and select. We have to select this empty activity, then we can change the name of our application, then the package name and everything. Okay, and if we click on finish, so the new project will be created. So the new project that will be created will be in our Kotlin language. As you can see, we have the main activity.jkt file. So basically this is the Kotlin file, and also we have the activity main.xml. all right. So as if you have any experience working in Android Studio using the Java language, you can see that everything is very similar to the Java, only that this the Kotlin file here we will have to write the code for the inside our Kotlin language. So only this is the difference, and you can see that we have the similar XML file here, so we can use the relative layouts or anything like that inside our XML file. All right. So before going anything, first of all we will learn about the edit text and text view and the buttons, and then the set on click listeners. Okay, so here we have to first of all go to our main activity file, and in here let me write an edit text, and I have to set it the width as match parent and the height of the edit text as wrap content. Then I can select set the ID as ed1, and before that let me have a toolbar. So here we will be using the toolbar here, and we will be having match parent wrap content. Then we will have to specify a background, so here we can say purple 200. Then we have to set the ID of this toolbar, so here we can say toolbar. Okay, and inside our edit text here we have to paste it below the toolbar, so here we can write below the toolbar, and here you can see then we can use the hint enter your name. All right, so this will be the edit text, and then we will be using the button. We will have match parent wrap content, then we will have to use the text as go to other activity. All right, and then we have to paste it below the edit text, so we can say below ed1, and we have to specify an ID of the button, so the ID will be btn1. Okay, so as you can see we have toolbar, we have edit text and button, so we have to initialize all these controls inside our main activity.jkt file. So here we have to use the late init variable. Then we have to specify the variable name, in this case edit text, so we can say ed edit text 1, and here we can use the semicolon, and it is of the type edit text. All right, and similarly for the button we can say edit late init variable button 1, and we can specify the button here. All right, so after these two controls then we can also say late init variable, then we have to say toolbar and this toolbar. Let me remove. And we have to integrate the toolbar like this. Okay, so after initializing all these things, now we can say it like edit text 1 equal to find view by id r.id.ed1. Similarly for the button we can say button 1 equal to find view by id r.id.btn1. then the toolbar equal to find view by id r.id.toolbar. Okay, so everything we have everything was set up, and as you can see it is saying an error which is not an error, as if we rebuild the project, so it will be fine. So after this, what we are going to do is we are going to use the set on click listener for the button. Okay, so here we can say like button 1 dot set on click listener, and here we just have to okay. So here only this is the syntax of the set on click listener, and in here what we are going to do now is we are going to open the another activity. Okay, so for that, first of all, let me create another activity. Here go to new activity and empty views activity and rename it as main activity, main activity 2. Click on finish, and after we are finished, here you guys can see that the new activity has been created. Okay, let me just open it. Let me just remove this code, and okay, so in this case let me just check what is the issue here. Let me just rebuild the project. Alright, so the another activity has been created. So now what we are going to do is, first of all, we will open the activity. Okay, so for that we have to use intent. In Java we used to use this intent equal to new intent and this, and second class dot class, and we used to say start activity intent. Okay, but inside I mean in the Kotlin language we are not going to do that. Instead of this, we are going to use the intent class, but like this. Let me show you. So here first of all we have to use the variable var, and then we have to specify the name of the intent, and then equal to, we can say intent, and in here we have to pass on the current context and then the another class name. So how we are going to do this? We can similarly say this at main activity. Okay, and for this intent we can just import the class, and then here we can say main activity 2 double colon class dot java. All right, and so finally we can just say start activity intent 1. Okay, so this is a way of opening the another activity from this this current activity. All right, so after this but now here you can see that var. So var and val, what is the difference between var and val? So suppose if you have an object and its value is not going to change, then you have to use the val. But if your object or your variable, the value of your variable or object has to be changed later, so you have to use the var. So in this case, as our intent 1, the variable is not going to change, so we have here it is saying me to use val. All right, but here another thing which I want to teach you is how we can send the data to the other activity. So for that, let me just say intent 1 dot put extra, and in here we have to say data, and okay, so here we have to send the data. Suppose the user enter his name inside this edit text, so here we can simply say edit text 1 dot text dot to string. All right, so in this case this whatever the user will write in the edit text, it will be sent to this main activity2 class. Okay, so here let me open this activity, and here we have to receive the value. So how we are going to receive the value? It's very simple. First of all, here we have to use the text view here. So we have to change the constant layout to relative layout, and inside here we have to specify the text view. We have match parent, we have wrap content, then we have to set the ID of it as txt1. Alright, and we have to say center in parent to true. Okay, and let me set text size, it will be 30 sp. Alright, so here what we are going to use is, first of all, we have to initialize the text view. So here we can say let init var, and here we have to use text1 text view, and then here we are going to use text1 equal to find view by id and r.id talks text1. And here similar, it's only a one line code that we have going to get the string from there. Here we can see val or var name equal to intent dot get string extra, and in here we have to pass on data, and similarly we can say txt1 dot text equal to name. So only this is the code that we are going to use. So we run the application and let's see how it is done. So this is the way of using the edit text, and then I mean the basic controls like edit text, text views, toolbar, everything like that. Okay, so our application is now running, and here we can see that we have here we can input our name. So in this case we name it as Android, and if we click on go to other activity, and there you can see that the text has been shown here. Alright guys, so I hope that you have understood something about the syntax of this Kotlin language. So let me remind you, we use this let init variable edit text1, then we binded the views, and then we just use the set on click listener, then we use the intent and we put the data inside our intent, and we use the start activity, and inside our start activity function we just received the value and then set it to the text view. So guys, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and goodbye.